What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another show. I'm Tahir.
I'm Tasha.
And welcome back to the craziness. Yes.
That is Derrick Jaxn.
Yeah, so the story continues. Now, I believe Derrick Jaxn, he's reacting to his own video.
Yes.
How did this come about?
You asking me?
Yeah, I'm confused. I don't know why he would want to react to his own video. He know what he said. So, I don't know. Let's just find out why. Let's go ahead and check out this video. Sorry, babe.
Let's find out why he's crazy. That makes sense.
I just want to know why he's reacting to his own video. So
he's a narcissist.
Oh.
I said it in the last video.
Okay. Narcissist. All right.
And this video is courtesy of Lemon Z.
Yeah, shout out to you, Lemon Z. Thank you.
Derrick Jaxn has removed this video.
Oh, he did.
Because people were like, okay, this is just crazy. Because when I seen it, and I was like, he's reacted to himself. It made me like really think this guy is a sociopath. Like, this is a whole nother level of crazy, nother level of, I think it's past narcissism.
Okay.
It has surpassed narcissism. And he needs a publicist.
Okay.
He needs someone to get him under control. His wife has been making videos on Instagram. Yeah. They just really need to be quiet. But, however, somehow he has gained to over 200,000. I think he's probably at 200 and, I don't know, almost 300,000 more subscribers than he originally had. Yeah. Wow. So there's obviously there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah.
So let's watch.
Unless you're Kramer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What's going on, guys? Derrick Jaxn here, and today I am joined by my lovely wife, Danae.
I hope I don't have to sit through
And we just
all
wanted
this
to address
again.
a couple of things. You know, we understand that some of you may have already heard, maybe not, that this chapter of our marriage is one that was preceded by a marriage.
Okay.
Do this by your own understanding, your own intelligence, your own willpower, your own values. You have to have the grace of God to break free from certain things, to stay away from certain things, to not operate from your lowest self, whatever it may be.
So, when I looked in the comments of this video, I don't know if old boy was trolling or not, but he said, D, I think I want to see a reaction to this video. So, let's do it. And by the way, I'm going to speak in third person. A lot of you already seen this, but this is Derrick Jaxn. A lot of people think of him as a relationship expert and guru and all of that. Well, he and his wife are making this video because apparently at some point in their marriage, or maybe even beforehand in the relationship, he didn't take his own advice and he stepped out and he got involved with other women, as you heard them say. Now, upon first impression, nothing really stuck out to me about him, but more so about the wife. Like, I heard her say that she stands with her husband. She's proud to love him. I heard her say that, you know, this is some time ago. They've already processed this, overcame this, dealt with this.
This is very interesting. I've never seen somebody do this.
This is crazy.
Where he's literally taking himself out of the situation and he's reviewing and critiquing himself. That is crazy. Wow.
He almost is trolling himself.
Yeah.
A little bit.
That's very creative.
This is psychotic. Listen, extreme narcissism is bad.
Right.
But this seems there's something else here. If you are a psychologist and you know all about personality disorders, let us know in the comment section, because this surpasses narcissism to me.
Okay.
I don't know why. It just feels like something else is wrong.
Right.
And because people didn't respond the way he wanted them to, like, there's something that snapped in his brain to want to make him go this far.
Right. Okay. Interesting.
I'm gonna look up psychopath.
Long time ago, and nothing's really new to her. But just by her body language, I was really wondering, like, did he force her to do this video? Like, she looks super uncomfortable, like she doesn't want to be there. But then I watched their live chat that they did right afterwards, and, you know, I kind of caught that this is just a part of her personality, so that kind of explains somewhat of her demeanor. You know, she clearly has a mind of her own, if you saw the live chat too, and she said that the live chat even was her idea. So with that, cool. She wants to stand by her husband. She feels like he's worth it. She has that right. Now, as far as what he said, I understand and I completely applaud him taking accountability, because too many times we see dudes and they got this sob story about how they was raised and you know, they broken home and the goldfish died and they never seen a marriage and all that. He didn't do that. He just took accountability. But I hope he understands that all the accountability in the world is not going to rebuild broken trust. Not on a personal level, and even with the public that he's addressing. Like, even his most loyal supporters at this point will probably have a raised eyebrow from this point forward whenever he wants.
What's interesting about it is that he's going back to his persona or character as Derrick Jaxn, the relationship person in this video. And he is analyzing and critiquing the action of Derrick Jaxn, the actual person, the husband, the father, and the person outside of the YouTube verse, the content creator guy. That's what it's coming off as.
It's coming off as psychopath to me, because it says characteristics by diagnostic features such as superficial charm, high intelligence, poor judgment, and failure to learn from experience.
Okay.
Pathological egocentricity and incapacity for love, lack of remorse or shame, impulsivity, grandiose sense of self-worth, pathological lying, manipulative behavior, and it just continues.
Okay, so Derrick Jaxn is a psychopath.
And
there you have it.
I know some of y'all stands for him are gonna come in this comment section, but this is something in my spirit that just does not sit right. And I was telling you about his micro expressions yesterday, and the micro expressions in this video, if you really catch it quick, he has this smirk on his face. You know, and although this happened a year ago, something is still not right here.
Right, okay.
And you can see it on his wife's face. And she, unfortunately, is being dragged for the mistakes that he has made. I seen it on Instagram.
Yeah.
They are dragging her.
Yeah, it's not fair.
And it is not fair. And I don't know how it always comes back to the woman. But these are other women that are doing it.
Yeah.
Men aren't dragging her.
Right.
These are other women dragging her.
Yeah, I seen the thing. They were like, girl, why you come on there like this? And, you know, you should have been more put together, or if you looked a certain way, your man wouldn't have cheated on you. And blah, blah, blah.
That. Making it her fault that he cheated.
Yeah.
I think.
Without putting the responsibility on him.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Well, let's try to finish this. Ugh, it's hard to watch.
To condemn another man for something like this, and rightfully so. So hopefully he understands that. And I also thought it was very intriguing how he brought in God at the end. You know, I don't really hear him speak like that. So, you know, do it God's way or else it's going to fail. Now, if I saw that a couple of years ago, I honestly would have called BS. I honestly would have been like, nah, dude, like, you can't use God as a scapegoat, you know, as if you not having Jesus is why you did what you did. Like, if Jesus was there with you when you was with those other women, Jesus would have zipped up your zipper for you. That's not how it worked. Like, who are you kidding? But now I have a relationship with God for myself, so I hear things a little bit differently. And what I heard whenever he said that was that, you know, when you go into a godly commitment, which marriage is supposed to be, you can't lean on your own understanding. You can't do it by yourself. You can't do it by your own willpower, your own good intentions and vows and love for a person. If you go into a godly commitment, you have to lean on God. You have to do things like to God's standard. You have to rely on God's grace. That's the only way.
And even with this, he's explaining how he's using religion as a crutch and a scapegoat. He's justifying it.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to do it for the long term. And that I can personally relate to. Now, regardless, whether you like him, love him, or hate him, I think this is a great example as to why we don't need to be putting anybody on the pedestal. Nobody. And I think a lot of women did that. And I'm not even going to say it's the women's fault by themselves, because this dude, he never really showed his struggle. You know, we understand.
He's blaming his viewers for putting him on a pedestal?
Yeah.
So now
It's like
it's not his fault.
Nah.
It's your fault.
Your fault.
For putting him on a pedestal. It's your fault to listening to what he has to say and think that he's living the life that he's preaching to others.
Yeah.
He's not taking accountability.
No.
It's everybody else's fault but his.
Yeah.
You see the craziness?
Yeah. The whole situation's crazy.
Oh, we're all humans and we all make
scared.
mistakes, but he never showed those mistakes, not for real. I think he wrote about it or something like that, but he never showed that side, so it's not really all on the women.
Here we go.
But I've seen a lot of women
It's
put
not
this dude
really
on the pedestal
all
to
on
the
the
point
women.
of idealizing him and even comparing their man to him. Like they'll compare their man's good, bad, and ugly whole story to Derrick Jaxn's snippet. You know, which is, of course, a standard nobody can meet consistently. That's like a dude taking a picture of another woman who's in shape and she got a 4-pack and, you know, she just beautiful and all of that stuff and her body's just super tight.
Like the women
and him
you cheated with. Like the women you cheated with.
His woman to that woman because his woman got a couple extra pounds from having the baby.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, he don't know that woman in the picture may not even be able to have children. She may be struggling with that and coping with it by working out 2-3 times a day. She may have an unhealthy body image, and that's why she works out obsessively and consistently and looks so good. Like, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's healthy. I don't think it's wise to ever idealize somebody or compare them. Like, not only because somebody can be living a double life, which I don't think is quite the case here, according to his wife, behind the scenes, without anybody knowing. And of course, this part ain't gonna blow up. But
What?
I don't know. I don't know. He's telling people not to put him on a pedestal, or they don't. Basically, what he's saying is that you don't know his story. You don't know his struggle. You don't know if he has sex addiction problems or whatever. And he's basically telling people not to listen to him.
But to listen to him. Okay. Make it make sense.
Yeah.
he's been putting in the work to kind of reconstruct what all had been broken since last year. So I don't think it's a double life thing, but you don't know what struggle somebody has behind
It is a double life.
You don't know their shortcomings.
Double life.
You don't know where they're falling short. So it's just not wise to compare, on any level. Nonetheless, I know some people will see this type of video, even though he's come forward and he's been completely honest. Some people are just going to close the book on D. Some people are going to close the book on this dude and say, you know what? I'm done with you. Cancel culture, come here. I'm more so on the side of his wife and just basically letting this be a new chapter of how I see him, because I do believe that his content over the years has helped a tremendous amount of people. He tells the truth. He speaks facts. And quite honestly, I'm gonna be real with y'all, I've needed several new chapters in my own life, Lord knows. And I'm not ashamed to say it, but I'm no guru. Those are just my thoughts. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. And by the way, he has a book detailing how he and his wife overcame all of this in their private lives a long time ago, matter of fact. It's called Heal Together Without Hurting Each Other. So if you're in a situation like this, you want to let God in to totally restore it better than new, click the link down in the bio or up in the bio in the caption. I got a 50% off deal for you guys who are watching this video right now. But yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments. I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all be good. Peace.
Make that money.
Absolutely.
Oh man.
Crazy.
Yeah, that was wild. So
and
what are your thoughts, baby?
I already told you what I think about this psychopath.
Yeah.
He really needs to seek professional help. There are a lot of personality disorders that he has and he doesn't realize it. And what I'm afraid of is if he's not careful, something else can bring out those traits.
Okay. Well, I don't know. This is very strange. I've never seen something like this happen on the YouTube sphere.
In life?
Yeah, in life. I think this is a very unique approach to damage control. Mm-hmm. But then again, as you stated, he gained 300,000 more followers.
What does that say about people?
No, and people like what they like. We talked about this before because, regardless of what happened in his relationship, there are people that still find value in his content. And
like to be lied to.
People who like to be lied to. There's women who like toxic relationships.
And so, as funny as this first seemed, now I'm concerned.
Yeah, this doesn't seem as funny as it originally came off with, because it seems like he may be suffering from certain psychological or personality issues as well as her. And so just being an outsider looking in, this is a very difficult situation. And I hope that they work it out, and I don't know.
This is just beyond crazy. Keep the conversation going in the comment section below. If you're a psychologist, shrink, whatever, please leave your thoughts below. I really want to hear from you guys. Let me know about his body language, his micro expressions, because this time I didn't want to pause throughout the video to point those out. I did that in the last video. But I would be interested to hear from you guys and your thoughts and your feelings about this. Also, ladies, if you have been emotionally abused, please seek help. This is not normal. You need to save yourself. And so I implore you to get help. If you need to reach out to me, our email is in the about section. This is serious, and this is he deleted it, but there needs to be a call to action.
Right.
I'm concerned. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you
guys next
time.
Peace.